Find. I can't read what it does on the screen here because I'm voicing over, but static shock is going to cost you an electric energy and a normal energy to do 40 damage. Psst. Gives them a little zap, gives your enemies a little zap. So, we'll just talk about this drawing a little bit while I'm watching it. It's really cool to watch your drawings or your drawing process as you go back and see what you're doing. It was a little challenging to get the ears just right, but they look good enough to me, I guess. I think one of the things I struggled with in the beginning was the head size, because I don't have a whole lot of paper in that sketchbook, so that's one of those things that I'm learning, is how to scale down your subject to sound professional, in a professional sense of the phrasing, question mark. So we are working on the tail, and that tail's looking taily and racy, and then it's going back up. Nah, I don't know about you guys, but I really like mouse Pokemon. They're just cute, which is exactly, I'm assuming, why they made them that way. I mean, you got Pikachu from Gen 1, classic cute boy. Girl. Is it a boy or girl? I don't know. I think it was a girl. I always thought it was a boy up until recently. And then, second gen, you had Meryl. Meryl's alright. I don't know if any of y'all remember, but when the first Pokemon movie came out, they had that one little short movie with like the Gen 1 and Gen 2 Pokemon, I guess, to introduce them. And there was they were having those little competitions at like a Pokemon camp. I was drinking Gatorade just then. And yeah, that was where my disdain for Meryl came from. Dude, I don't know who Meryl thought he was, but garbage. And then Gen 3, you had Plusle and Minun, which were just two cutie patooties, you know. And I don't know where Emolga came in, because I stopped playing the games after Gen 3, so I'm guessing Emolga was like Gen 5. I'm gonna go with Gen 5. Can we get a Gen 5 in the chat? I'm just seeing. Oh, yeah, here I was trying to get the head, the round, the black part of the head. Trying to figure out that measurement. About where it matches. One thing I've found with drawing these cards is it helps. I mean, I keep saying one thing I found. I'm gonna be finding a lot of things I'm learning about. So, but I've noticed that it's helping me with angles, like angling faces and stuff. But I want to get more, I guess, not creative isn't the word I'm looking for, but I want my drawings to become more original, like imaginary, and I really like fantasy settings, so maybe I'll do some more fantasy stuff coming up. I showed the pencil to the camera. I was talking to myself about how it's so much easier to shade with those thicker pencil, or not thicker, but like the darker lead, or more fragile. I don't know how to describe it. Those are my children in the background making noise and hooping and hollering like kids normally do. So I'll probably leave that in because it's got to be natural, right? Yeah, I was going through the pencils here, trying different ones out. But yeah, what I was saying is that, like, I kind of, for the previous drawings, I was relying, I think, too much on the lighter ones for getting the outlining and stuff, which is, I guess, their purpose. But man, it was really cool to feel out the thicker pencils and their shading, or how well they shade, and how you can kind of blend them in. I don't know. It, like, obviously people who've been drawing and stuff know this, right? Like, but to me, like, pencils are pencils, and now I'm finding out that pencils are not just pencils. What next? What are we talking about? I don't know. I guess I'll blab a little bit. So we've been packing the house to move. We live on the Gulf Coast in Mississippi, and it's getting too damn hot. Like, it's not even spring. It's still technically winter, and we're at like high 70s, low 80s, and it's humid. Like, what is that? You know? It's not spring. My blueberries are blossoming. What is up with that? Yeah, so it's been a little light this week on drawing and stuff for me, but I did get to go over to a buddy's house and try out some watercoloring and stuff, which was really neat. And I think that's where I had mentioned wanting to do more like original stuff. I had this vision of a man standing before a behemoth, you know, preparing to fight, kind of like those pictures that you see of warriors fighting the big boss. But I thought it'd be funny to add a little dog looking up at him like, "Hey bro, you sure about this?" We getting shade now, guys. We are shading, and it's looking cooler already. Look at them dark lines. Oh! We have Lassie on in the background. I don't know if Lassie's coming through or not, but I don't know if you've watched Lassie, but it's interesting. Oh man, there's something about like going over your lines with a darker mark. That's so satisfying. Ooh. Now that I'm watching it, oh dude, look at that. Just that going into dark. Yeah, I kind of went too dark, I think. And I did notice that when you shade with those pencils, they leave a little bit more white streaks. But maybe I just need to shade more. And here I'm kind of piecing out the darks and the lights and trying to blend them in for the shading. Making sound effects. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know if you can tell, but I am recording the audio as I'm watching it, trying something new out, and I'm using Audacity, free open source software for audio recording and editing and stuff. So my free trials ended for all my other editing stuff, so now we're gonna have to do this manually. I'm gonna have to learn how to freaking look at that. Oh, that line isn't curved. It's like straight. What the hell is that? I'm gonna have to learn how to become an audio engineer, apparently. But like I said, with the move and everything, we're gonna be focusing more on that. So might be a little light on the channel for a bit. Then I may even go back to doing. What does he look like? He's got vampire fangs. What is that? Oh, the shading is not. Let's see. wife suggested I get a pedicure. How sweet. How sweet the sound. What am I doing here? Still shading. Oh! So, the new, well, not new, but the Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green came out on the Switch, you know, the port. And there's a lot of people hating, you know, like, well, you can be playing the emulators for free, but like, it's on the Switch, bro. Like, I'm not gonna play an emulator in my on my laptop in my bed. That's too much. So, I got Fire Red. Funny story about Fire Red. When I was a kid, I had Fire Red on the Game Boy Advance, and then I believe that one of my friends took it, so somehow I ended up with Leaf Green. I don't know if like they left it at my house or if they maybe tried to swap it out, you know, do a little switcheroo. Like I wouldn't notice, but but I ended up with Leaf Green. I was so mad because like I'm not a Bulbasaur fan. Well, I was a Bulbasaur fan. I wasn't a Venusaur fan. I didn't want a giant ugly ass toad, you know? I wanted a dragon, just like everyone else. Unless you were a Venusaur fan, then no shade being thrown. Get it? Because I'm shading the head right now. Dude, those lines. Interesting. So let me know what your favorite mouse Pokemon is. We got Tandemaus now. What else? I've got a stack of Pokemon cards next to me. Let me flip through them right quick. Smeargle. I'm trying to remember some other. Oh, Bidoof. Bidoof's so cute. Pammy's pretty cute. He's newer. He's from he wasn't in Sword and Shield, I don't believe. I think he was Paldea region. Squirvet's a squirrel. Man, fuck Squirvet. There's Tandemaus. Go cute. Yeah, I don't have any other ones on me. No, well. Let me know what I should draw next. I mean, I'm not getting much commenting on my videos, so I'll draw whatever the hell I want to next. How about that? Take that. You're gonna take what I draw, and you're gonna probably not watch it. But that's okay. I get it. I don't have the attention span to sit and watch long videos. I rely on shorts too, so there's no bad blood. Otherwise, I'd be a hypocrite. And I don't want to be a hypocrite. What am I doing here? Is that supposed to be darkness from the other ear, like casting a shadow? Maybe I should just wait and let it unfold. I think it's... If I held the... Oh, hold on. I'm zoomed in. I'm so dumb. Let me see here. Excuse me, editor. I think there's like a little bit... I want to say it's a shadow being cast on his ear. Ooh. Dratini. I'm just looking to see. Okay. While I'm messing around with the shading here, I know you guys are probably like, shut up. Just let me watch. Ooh, this Rayquaza is really cool. Oh, so some of the art in the Pokemon cards is so good. So I've got this Smeargle, 209 of 264 Fusion Strike. I don't remember which set it is, but it's got a bunch of really pretty colors. Rayquaza's cool. Definitely gonna draw that one. This Duraludon is... I don't like the Pokemon itself, but the art on this card is really cool. Number 74 of 94. Was this Paldean Fates? Q-Fant? Meh. Tinkatuff? Zangoose? Zangoose is always lit. Iron Jugulus. Lechonk. Oinkalone. Dratini? Cutie. Spinda? Meh. Swanna? Pretty, but meh. Vigoroth? Meh. Snorlax? Of course. Bidoof? Of course. Smeargle? Of course. Eevee? Oh, Marshadow is badass. Palmy? Electrike? Love those. Rotom? Meh. Heliolisk? Meh. Porygon Z? Meh. The original Porygon's my favorite. I like the blocky look of him. Tropius? He was cool. Gen 3, I believe. Bronzer's alright. Magearna? I don't know. Dialga? Dialga's cool. Steelix? Beware. Snorlax. Squovit can get the hell out. Yungoos! I love me some Yungoos. Slackoth, dude. I love Slackoth so much. Something about a sloth. You know what I mean? Comment #SlothGang if you're sloths. If you're a sloth watching this, comment SlothGang. Okay, back to the video. I still haven't decided how much gap I should leave between talking and not talking. I know I don't have the best talking, but maybe I should start talking like this, like every other YouTuber, to make it more engaging. Is that better, or should I just keep talking more mellow? Comment mellow. Mellow yellow if you want me to keep talking more. Well, I don't know why I'm asking. It's not your deal. It's my deal. I'm gonna talk how I want. Nah, I can't do that. You guys are the viewers. I can't be treating my viewers like trash. I mean, I can, but then I wouldn't get much viewers. Or wouldn't be well liked. So here, I didn't want to, his body's white, but like, it seems a little, I don't know, not lazy, but he's gotta have some kind of texture. I feel like if he was just left blank, then it would be kind of like me. So that's why I decided to go with just a very, 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 very light shading. And if you look at the top of the head there too, there's kind of this weird, like, dark to light transition. I didn't notice before. Alright, now we're getting to the fun stuff, the outlining. I'm getting better with the pen, I think. It's still a learning curve to it. I really like manga that has like for instance, Demon Slayer has the like really thin to thick lines. I love that. So I was kind of trying to go for that here. So yeah, that's that. I think I ended up going over most of the features here. Beautiful. Just so satisfying. A little too thick, and then I freaking bounced out of my line. So towards the end, after I got done with the highlightings that I wanted to do, it felt blank, so I decided to give it a go with freehand, just kind of background stuff. I loosely based it on the card. So in the card, there's a bunch of little flowers and stuff, but it was too late in the evening for all that. So, and then there's a little pond with some light posts. And, yeah. Just kind of playing around with the little flowers and shading, I guess. There was something. Oh, I tried to draw the pond closer up and I messed up, so that's not that. That's coming up, but yeah, I think, was it right here? No, that's just a couple little tiny little bushes, little mini flowers. Grass in my Emolga picture? What was I thinking, man? No, that's just for to kind of distinguish the ground and like maybe the background. Dee. Tiny little dots. Another little flower. Dude, I could have left it at that. Maybe I should have. Maybe next time There's this damn pond that I was trying to do. I think in my mind I ended up leaving it as a boulder. I'm like, you know what? This is a boulder now. Going with the lamppost. We're adding just some mountains and background stuff. Keeping it casual, you know. We're just gonna be casual here. That's another thing that I'm struggling with too, is determining the distance of things, where I want things to be in the picture. I should have made that water a little bit flat, but I think that lamppost in the background helps kind of show some not perspective but distance. Trees I struggle with too, trying to make a tree look natural. And that's Emolga. Thank you all for joining in, and we'll see you next time. Make sure to like and subscribe. Later.